So first of all, create a new blank document and then import your downloaded Coca-Cola PNG image and then scale it down and then position properly. And the next thing we're going to do is to duplicate this particular image, and we'll scale it down a little bit and then place it behind the one we imported first. So we'll duplicate the second one again and then position it on the other side. And then after doing that, ensure to lock your layers so that you won't move them around accidentally. So the next thing we are going to do is the background. So you just create a shape, select the gradient color, then you can choose any style of gradient you prefer. So I chose this, and then after a few adjustments I moved on, and you scale up the rectangle, and then you take it behind down to the last layer, and then you lock that as well. So the next thing we're going to do is to add our Coca-Cola logo. So I brought that in and I scaled it up, and then you can see that it's red, so but we have to make it white. We'll do that shortly. So after scaling it up, you scroll, you swipe, and then you look for color, and once you click that, you enable it, and then you choose white and ensure it's pure white. Ensure it's pure white, and then we have to take that behind the Coca-Cola bottles as well. And so the next thing we're going to do is to add more like a base. So I chose the ellipse shape for that. Then you transform it and squish it down a little bit, and then we have to take it down the bottles layer, behind the bottles layer rather. And then to make it look like a platform, we have to add a square. So I added that. So but I needed to align the edges properly, so I had to zoom in. So you zoom in and then align the edges so that it matches properly. And now to make it look realistic, this white and the white of the other one should not be the same, so I made this a little bit darker to create that illusion of depth. Then you take that below. So once you take a look at that, it looks like a very nice platform. The next thing we're going to do is to add our text. So you go there, go to text, double tap to edit, and then I typed taste the, because I was going to write taste the feeling, but to create hierarchy I typed taste the first, and then change the color and the font. So I used white, and then I went to fonts. So I already installed some fonts on my PIXELLAB, so I chose Chillax Regular. So I duplicated this and then double tap to edit, and this is where I typed feeling, and then I changed the font to Chillax Bold. So you can see that I scaled it up, so this emphasized more on feeling. It created a sense of hierarchy, you get. Then I adjusted that a little bit, and then try to align everything perfectly. And so after doing that, I guess that was all. So I saved the project and also exported the project. So if you're cool with this place, you can move on, but let's take it a little bit further. Let's go to Photoshop and then import the image. So after importing the image, I added the lens flare that I always add. I love lens flares. So I searched for my lens flare and I imported it to, there it is, add. So I scaled it up, tried positioning it. So we have to change the blend mode. So you click on that layer, you go to blend mode, change it to screen. So we have to transform this and position that perfectly. So you click on that ampersand sign up there, and then you go to transform, and then you try positioning it properly. I think that place looks cool. So you duplicate layer, and then let's transform that again. Let's place that on the other side. So if you look at the first one we added, you can see that there is something about the edge. So let's scale that up so that we can fix that. So once you're done with that, click on done, save, and then let's export.